Most traders don't fail because they're dumb. They fail because they think like everyone else. But what if I told you this? The top 5% of traders, the ones who consistently win, they don't just trade differently, they think differently. And these mindsets, you've probably never heard them before. This video isn't about fancy indicators. It's about rewiring how you see the game, how you see yourself, and what it really takes to succeed in the markets. Let's dive in. Hey, welcome to the channel. If you've been struggling with trading, you're not alone. The truth is, success in the markets isn't just about technicals, it's about mindset. In this video, I'm sharing powerful insights I've gathered from years of studying the most successful traders on the planet. Not from textbooks, from real-world experience. Just a quick heads up, this is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research, and remember, every trade carries risk. Trade responsibly. Now, let's get into the first rare mindset. Why most traders fail. Let's start with a harsh truth. Most traders don't fail because they lack skill. They fail because they never learn how to manage themselves. They jumped from strategy to strategy. They chase signals. They react emotionally to every win and every loss. And the worst part, they blame the market instead of looking in the mirror. But the top 5%, they figured something out. Trading success has less to do with indicators and everything to do with how you think, how you feel, and how you respond under pressure. The markets don't just test your strategy, they test your discipline, your patience, your self-awareness. And unless you master that mental game, no setup in the world can save you. Mindset number 1, the mirror principle. Here's the first rare mindset you've probably never been told. Your trading is a mirror. Every time you enter the market, it reflects back your fears, your impatience, your need to be right. Legendary traders understand this. They don't see trading as a battle against the market. They see it as a conversation with themselves. They ask, why did I hesitate to pull the trigger? Why did I exit too early? Why did I double down on a losing trade? It's not just about the charts. It's about what the trade is revealing about you. Most traders ignore the reflection. They blame bad luck, bad timing, or bad news. But the elite? They zoom in on their own behavior. They turn every trade, win or lose, into a lesson. Because they know this: if you want to improve your results, you have to improve yourself. And the market? It's the ultimate mirror. Mindset number 2, risk over bravery. Here's a myth that destroys traders. They think success comes from being bold, taking big shots, proving how fearless they are. But the truth? Great traders aren't brave. They're calculated. They're obsessed with one thing: risk management. They don't ask, how much can I make if this works? They ask, how much am I willing to lose if it doesn't? That single question separates gamblers from professionals. The best traders survive because they protect their capital. They know that preservation creates longevity. And longevity? That's where consistency is born. You'll never find a legendary trader who bets the farm, but you'll find many who walked away because the risk didn't line up with the reward. It's not about having guts. It's about having rules and sticking to them no matter what. So stop trying to be brave. Start learning how to respect the risk. Mindset number 3, finding your edge. Every successful trader has something in common. They know their edge.
And here's the part most people miss. Your edge isn't just a strategy. It's how well that strategy fits you. You can copy someone's setup. You can buy their indicators. But if it doesn't match your psychology, it won't last. The best traders don't chase what's popular. They build something that works for their personality, their schedule, and their risk tolerance. Maybe you like quick decisions. You might thrive in scalping. Maybe you prefer patience. Swing trading could be your lane. Your edge is a reflection of your strengths, your tendencies, and your discipline. But here's the key. It has to be earned through trial, through error, through brutal honesty. Legendary traders spend years refining their edge, not because they're slow learners, but because they know a personal edge is more powerful than any borrowed system.
Mindset number 4, losing small is winning big. Most traders hate losing. They take it personally. They hold on too long, hoping the market will turn around. But here's what elite traders understand. Small losses are part of the plan. They don't just accept losses, they respect them. Because every small loss is a cost of doing business. It's not failure, it's protection. The goal isn't to avoid losing, it's to avoid blowing up. Legendary traders know exactly where they'll exit before they even enter the trade. And if it hits that stop, they don't flinch, they move on. No revenge, no doubling down, no emotional decisions. Because they trust the long game. And they know this, 1,000 small losses will never hurt you, but one undisciplined trade can end your career. Learn to lose small so you can stay in the game long enough to win big.
Mindset number 5. Failures equal to data. Most traders avoid reviewing their losses. It's uncomfortable. It hurts. But here's what the great ones do differently. They treat every failure like data. They don't just feel the pain, they study it. They ask, what triggered the loss? Did I follow my plan? Was the setup even valid? They journal their mistakes, not to punish themselves, but to refine their process. Because to them, a losing trade isn't a dead end. It's a feedback loop. They know this. Success leaves clues, but so does failure. The difference is most traders ignore the clues. Legendary traders look closer. They don't repeat mistakes. They learn from them fast. If you're willing to face your losses, you'll find the exact steps you need to grow. Failure isn't final, it's a blueprint.
Mindset number 6. Intuition isn't magic. You've probably seen a seasoned trader make a call that looks like pure instinct. They enter at the perfect time. They exit just before the market turns. It looks like magic, but it's not. It's pattern recognition, built through thousands of hours of screen time. What you're seeing is experience, not luck. It's the subconscious putting together tiny clues your conscious mind can't explain yet. Here's the truth. Intuition is earned. It comes from repetition, from watching the market over and over until it becomes familiar. The best traders trust their gut, but only after it's been trained. They know what feels right because they've seen it before, again and again. And when it feels off, they don't force it, they wait. So if you want that 6th sense in trading, put in the reps, study your setups, review your trades. Over time, your brain will connect the dots, and what once felt random will start to feel natural.
Mindset number 7. Position sizing is everything. You can have the best strategy in the world, but if your position size is wrong, you're one bad trade away from blowing up. Legendary traders know this. It's not just when you enter the market, it's how much you commit when you do. They don't go all in on conviction. They go all in on discipline. They risk a small percentage. They calculate exposure before they click buy. And they never let one trade decide their future. Why? Because position sizing protects you when things go wrong. And in trading, things will go wrong. They understand this principle deeply. Survival first, profits second. Most new traders focus on making money fast, but pros focus on staying in the game long enough to let their edge play out. It's not sexy, but it's smart, and it's what separates impulsive traders from consistent winners. Get your sizing right, and the rest of your system has a chance to work.
Mindset number 8, growth over results. Most traders obsess over one thing, the result. Did I win? Did I lose? How much did I make today? But here's the truth. Focusing only on results will destroy your growth. Because results can lie. You can do everything right and still lose. You can break every rule and still win by luck. Legendary traders think differently. They don't measure success by dollars. They measure it by execution, by consistency, by discipline. They ask, did I follow my plan? Did I take the right setups? Did I stay emotionally stable? That's how growth happens. One clean execution at a time. One decision closer to mastery. Over time, the profits follow because the process creates the results. So if you're serious about leveling up, stop chasing outcomes. Start tracking your growth. Your trading will never outgrow your mindset.
Mindset number 9, balancing conviction and flexibility. This mindset is rare because it's a paradox. Great traders have conviction in their setups. They believe in their edge. They take the trade without hesitation. But here's what makes them different. They're also willing to be completely wrong. They don't cling to a trade because of pride. They don't stay in just to prove a point. If the market shifts, they adapt fast. They've learned that flexibility isn't weakness, it's intelligence. Conviction gives you the courage to act, but flexibility gives you the power to survive. The traders who blow up, they double down when they should cut losses. They hold through drawdowns because their ego won't let go. But the elite? They trust their system until the data says otherwise. Then they adjust with no drama. Master this balance, and you'll stop forcing trades and start flowing with the market.
Mindset number 10. Think for yourself. In trading, opinions are everywhere. YouTube, Twitter, Discord. Everyone's got a hot take. Everyone sounds confident. But here's the problem. None of them are responsible for your results. Legendary traders know this. That's why they think for themselves. They don't chase other people's plays. They don't panic when someone calls their trade wrong. They trust their own data, their own backtesting, their own edge. Because they've learned one simple truth. You can't borrow conviction. If you didn't build the system, you won't trust it when things get tough. Following others might feel safer, but it keeps you dependent. And in this game, dependency is dangerous. So ask yourself, are you trading your plan or someone else's? The best traders take full ownership. They win on their terms. They lose on their terms. But either way, they own every decision. That's where real confidence comes from.
Mindset number 11,
Trading as personal growth. Most people think trading is just about making money, but the truth is, trading is one of the deepest personal development tools on the planet. It will test your patience. It will challenge your discipline. It will expose your fears, your ego, your impulses. And that's exactly why it's so powerful. Because to grow as a trader, you have to grow as a person. Every hesitation, every overtrade, every emotional reaction is a signal not just in your trading, but in you. Legendary traders don't just work on charts, they work on themselves. They meditate, they journal, they self-reflect. They know that mastering the market means mastering the mind. And over time, trading becomes more than profit and loss. It becomes a path to clarity, a mirror for growth, a daily practice of becoming better, not just as a trader, but as a human being.
Mindset number 12. Action over knowledge. Information is everywhere. You can learn any strategy, watch any tutorial, download any indicator. But here's the problem. Most traders stay stuck in learning mode. They're always preparing, always tweaking, always waiting for the perfect moment. But the elite, they move. They take action. They learn by doing, not just by watching. Because they know this: knowledge without execution is worthless. You don't need to know everything to start. You need to start. To figure out what actually works for you. Legendary traders build their edge one trade at a time. They take calculated risks. They review. They adjust. And they keep going. Progress isn't made by consuming more content. It's made by taking action over and over until the process becomes instinct. So if you've been waiting for the perfect setup with the perfect level of confidence, stop. Start now. Imperfect action beats perfect hesitation every single time. You've just heard 12 rare mindsets from some of the most successful traders in the world. These weren't strategies. These were mental frameworks, the real foundation behind consistent performance. And here's what matters most. These mindsets aren't just for the elite. They're for anyone who's willing to think differently, act deliberately, and commit to the process. Because trading doesn't just test your system, it tests you. It asks, can you stay disciplined? Can you accept losses without breaking down? Can you show up again and again when the results aren't instant? If you can, you're not just learning to trade, you're learning to lead yourself. And that's where real mastery begins. This journey won't be easy, but it will be worth it. You've already taken the first step. You've started thinking like the 5%. Now it's time to put it into action.
If this video shifted your mindset, even just a little, do me a favor. Hit the like button. It tells the algorithm this content matters, and it helps more traders find the truth behind the game. More importantly, drop a comment below. Tell me which mindset hit you hardest, which one you're going to start applying today. And if you want more content like this, more trading psychology, more insights the textbooks never cover, then make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications, because this channel isn't about hype, it's about growth. And if you're serious about trading mastery, you're in the right place. Thanks for watching. Stay sharp, trade smart, and I'll see you in the next one.